While the Queen Elizabeth glides through the warm tropical waters of the Caribbean, her interiors whisper of another season entirely. Inside, the ship is being transformed for Christmas, as timeless decorations and festive details bring classic holiday elegance to life at sea. As Christmas approaches aboard the Queen Elizabeth, the ship settles into a rhythm that Cunard has perfected over generations. For more than 185 Christmases, Cunard ships have carried this season across the oceans, and that legacy is felt in every corner of the ship. Garlands frame polished wood and Art Deco railings, a towering Christmas tree glows softly in the grand lobby, and the gentle sound of carols drifts through the corridors. It is a distinctly British Christmas, steeped in tradition, ceremony and quiet elegance, yet made all the more magical by the contrast of warm Caribbean breezes and moonlit decks. Christmas aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth feels as though it has stepped straight out of a Dickens novel. The ship embraces a distinctly Victorian spirit, where the season is celebrated with warmth, tradition and storytelling. Carolers sing classic hymns that echo through the grand interiors, and the scent of rich Christmas pudding fills the air as it is ceremoniously carried in, sometimes accompanied by song, just as it would have been generations ago. In moments like these, one can almost imagine Scrooge and Tiny Tim strolling down the corridors, pausing beneath twinkling lights and festive garlands. Rather than the modern image of Santa Claus, it is Father Christmas who reigns aboard the Queen Elizabeth, delighting guests young and old with a more traditional British charm. At dinner tables across the ship, laughter erupts as Christmas crackers are pulled, crowns are worn with pride, and corny jokes are shared between courses. Even while sailing beneath Caribbean stars, the ship becomes a floating Christmas card, where British heritage, old world customs, and the romance of the sea come together in a celebration that feels timeless, theatrical, and beautifully alive. One could almost feel that Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth herself was quietly watching over the ship during the Christmas season, her spirit woven into every tradition and every gentle ceremony. There is a sense of dignity and continuity in the air, as though the ship carries not just passengers, but history itself, observing the festivities with a calm, approving presence that reflects the very values Cunard has upheld for generations. And somewhere among the twinkling lights and festive cheer, it wouldn't be surprising to imagine Paddington Bear making an appearance as well, perhaps admiring the Christmas tree, tipping his hat to passing guests, or enjoying a spoonful of Christmas pudding. Together, these beloved symbols of Britain add a touch of warmth and whimsy, reminding everyone aboard that Christmas on the Queen Elizabeth is not just a holiday, but a story, one filled with tradition, imagination, and the quiet magic of a British Christmas at sea. why not raise a glass and enjoy one of Cunard's own signature spirits, the Queen's Gin, served at the elegant midships bar. It's the perfect way to toast the season, whether you're watching the Caribbean sunset through the windows or listening to the soft hum of the ship beneath your feet. With its refined botanical notes and classic presentation, the Queen's Gin feels like a drink made for moments just like this, unhurried, sophisticated, and timeless. The Britannia restaurant aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth is not merely a dining room, it is the very beating heart of the ship, a grand salon where time itself seems to slow and graciously bow. Step through its doors and you are instantly transported to the golden age of ocean travel, when the ritual of dining at sea was an event, not a convenience. Beneath soaring ceilings and surrounded by luminous Art Deco elegance, one can almost imagine Hercule Poirot seated at a nearby table, quietly observing fellow passengers over his morning coffee, or a cast of Agatha Christie characters exchanging glances that hint at intrigue yet to unfold. From breakfast to luncheon and on to dinner, Britannia is alive with ceremony and refinement. White-gloved stewards move with practiced grace, anticipating every need, preserving a tradition of service that Cunard has perfected for over a century. There is a comforting rhythm to the room, the soft clink of china, the hushed conversations, the feeling that this moment matters. Dining here feels less like eating, and more like participating in a living piece of maritime history. Queen's Room aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth is a place of constant movement and quiet grandeur, alive from morning until late into the evening with a graceful flurry of activity. This magnificent ballroom is the social heartbeat of the ship, where something is always unfolding, be it the gentle swirl of dancers across the polished floor, the refined ritual of afternoon tea, or the soaring melodies of a live orchestra filling the air. By day, the Queen's Room transforms effortlessly to host one of Cunard's most cherished traditions, afternoon tea. White-gloved stewards glide between tables serving fine teas, delicate finger sandwiches, warm scones with clotted cream, and elegant pastries, all beneath the watchful glow of chandeliers. The room hums with conversation and the soft music of a pianist. The grand lobby aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth is nothing short of breathtaking, serving as the elegant heart of the ship and a constant point of orientation for life on board. The moment you step into this soaring space, your eyes are immediately drawn upward to the stunning, centrally placed clock, an icon of Cunard tradition. Surrounding the grand lobby is a sense of timeless Art Deco grandeur, with gleaming finishes, graceful staircases, and rich detailing that echo the golden age of ocean travel. It's a place where passengers naturally pause, whether to admire the craftsmanship, meet fellow travelers, or simply take in the atmosphere that feels both regal and welcoming. Just off the grand lobby lies the Royal Arcade, a refined promenade of boutiques and shops that feels more like a classic European arcade than a modern cruise ship corridor. Here, you'll find an assortment of luxury goods, Cunard-branded treasures, and carefully curated items perfect for browsing between activities. Even if you're not shopping, strolling through the Royal Arcade is part of the experience, adding to the sense that you're walking through a grand ocean liner rather than a floating resort. Nearby is the Empire Casino, discreetly tucked into this central hub of the ship. While it may not rise to the level of Casino Royale glamour, it certainly serves its purpose. For those feeling a bit lucky, or simply curious, it's a convenient spot to try your hand at a game or two, without venturing far from the ship's main thoroughfares. In a pinch, it offers just enough excitement to satisfy that classic cruise ship casino urge. Completing this lively area is the Golden Lion pub, whose home sits just beyond the flow of the grand lobby. Warm, traditional, and unmistakably British, the pub acts as a comforting counterbalance to the formal elegance of the lobby itself. From here drift the familiar sounds of conversation, laughter, and the clink of glasses, drawing guests in for classic pub fare, pints, and a relaxed atmosphere that feels like a true local pub at sea. Together, the Grand Lobby, Royal Arcade, Empire Casino, and Golden Lion pub form a dynamic crossroads of the Queen Elizabeth, a place where elegance, entertainment, tradition, and everyday ship life all meet. Don't miss a visit to Queen Elizabeth's Golden Mayan Pub, a true British pub right in the heart of the Caribbean. Here, you can enjoy classic British pub favourites, alongside a full range of ales, stouts and ciders. The atmosphere is so authentic, you might half expect to hear the chatter of London's streets, and feel as if you've been transported straight to Britain. Enjoy authentic, real British fish and chips. Crisp, golden batter, flaky fish within, and piping hot chips on the side. And of course, don't forget the malt vinegar, splashed on generously, just as tradition demands.
Since first I saw you on the village.
Enjoy the Garden Lounge, a more intimate and relaxed retreat aboard Queen Elizabeth, where the evenings unfold with an element of delightful surprise. As daylight fades, pop-up musicians appear almost as if by chance, filling the space with live melodies that drift softly through the room. It feels informal and unannounced, as though you've stumbled upon a private performance meant only for those who happen to wander in at just the right moment. High above the rolling ocean, perched at the very top of Cunard's Queen Elizabeth, the Commodore Club is one of the ship's most captivating sanctuaries. With sweeping 360-degree panoramic views, this elegant lounge invites you to slow down, settle in, and watch the world glide by. Whether it's a golden sunrise, a fiery sunset, or endless blue stretching to the horizon. Step inside and you're surrounded by classic Art Deco elegance, polished finishes, warm tones and walls adorned with nautical paintings, historic Cunard artwork, and finely detailed ship models that celebrate the great age of transatlantic travel. Every corner whispers of maritime heritage and old-world glamour, reminding you that this is a ship with a soul. The Commodore Club is also the perfect place to enjoy a beautifully crafted cocktail, mixed with precision and style. One can easily imagine James Bond himself seated quietly in the corner, martini in hand, shaken, not stirred, casting a knowing glance over the piano as Goldfinger counts his money nearby. It's that kind of place, cinematic, timeless, and effortlessly sophisticated. Whether you come for the views, the atmosphere, or simply a moment of refined escape at sea, the Commodore Club aboard Queen Elizabeth is not just a lounge, it's an experience, and one of the finest vantage points you'll find anywhere on the ocean. Step into the lounge and you're immediately surrounded by a quiet sense of maritime romance. The walls are adorned with nautical-themed paintings, each one depicting Cunard ships from different eras. Majestic liners cutting through the Atlantic, symbols of adventure, elegance and human ingenuity. These are not merely decorations, they are windows into history, telling stories of ocean crossings, distant ports, and generations of travelers who came before. Soft guitar music drifts through the space, creating a gentle, almost reflective atmosphere that encourages you to slow your pace. The music blends effortlessly with the room, never demanding attention, but instead setting the perfect tone for contemplation. Nearby, the grand piano stands with quiet authority, ready to take center stage, its presence adding to the lounge's timeless sophistication. This is a place meant to be savored, not rushed. Settle into a comfortable chair, let the music wash over you, and take your time studying the artwork, each brushstroke honoring Cunard's deep maritime legacy. In this lounge, past and present meet in perfect harmony, offering a peaceful retreat where history, art and music come together at sea. The Lido aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth is the perfect answer for those moments when you want great food without the formality. If dressing up and settling into a long-seated meal isn't quite your mood, the Lido offers a relaxed, welcoming alternative, easygoing, casual and full of variety. Here, you'll find a wonderful selection of lunch and dinner options, available for flexible, anytime dining. There's no waiting, no rushing. Just stroll in, choose what tempts you, and enjoy. The atmosphere feels light and unpretentious, making it an ideal spot for a quick bite or a leisurely meal with ocean views. The food itself is fun, comforting and authentically British, alongside international favorites that appeal to every taste. From hearty classics to lighter fare, everything is attractively presented and designed to please, whether you're grabbing a plate after a day ashore, or settling in for an easy evening meal. The Lido on Queen Elizabeth proves that casual dining doesn't mean compromising on quality. It's relaxed, efficient and satisfying, perfect for when you want good food, good views and the freedom to dine entirely on your own terms. If a quick burger by the pool is more your style, the Lido Pool Grill aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth is exactly where you'll want to be. Casual, fast and satisfying, it's the perfect stop when you're enjoying the sun and don't want to stray far from the action. The grill serves up a tempting lineup of burgers and classic sandwich fare, including the Pavilion Burger, Cunard's very own signature creation. For something a little different, there's the Ocean Catch, the bold Buffalo Ranch Burger, and even a proper hot dog for those craving a simple classic. No fuss, just good, honest comfort food. On the side, you'll find all the favorites that make a poolside meal complete. Crispy French fries, loaded fries, and golden onion rings, hot and fresh. Our cabin aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth was an unexpected and wonderful surprise. Although it was a handicapped accessible balcony cabin with an obstructed view, the space more than made up for it. It was easily 3 times the size of any cabin we've ever experienced at sea. The layout felt open and thoughtfully designed, offering plenty of room to move around comfortably without ever feeling cramped. The balcony still provided fresh sea air and light, while the interior felt more like a small suite than a standard stateroom. The real standout, however, was the bathroom, which was exceptionally large. By cruise ship standards, truly impressive. Spacious, practical and beautifully finished, it added an extra level of comfort that made the cabin feel luxurious and relaxed. One of the standout surprises in our cabin aboard Cunard's Queen Elizabeth was the in-cabin entertainment. The television offered an incredible 385 on-demand movies, a selection we've never seen matched on any other cruise line. Whether you wanted a classic film or something more modern, there was always something ready to watch at any hour. Room service was equally impressive. The food arrived promptly, beautifully prepared and genuinely delicious. On our final day, in our final port, we were treated to a truly unexpected surprise right outside our balcony, a royal visit at sea. Sitting just beyond us was Queen Mary II, an unforgettable sight, and a moment Cunard enthusiasts fondly refer to as a royal rendezvous. Thank you very much for watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hope to see you on another video.